Hello, everybody. Now, let's get into this tangled web because this Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber saga just refuses to die. People are still speculating that Selena's dropping music laced with subliminals about Justin. And on the flip side, Justin is out here spiraling, posting weird IG stories, looking lost in interviews. It's giving emotional chaos. So not too long ago, Selena dropped a joint album with her fiancé, Benny Blanco. The project's called I Said I Love You First. And while it was supposed to mark a new chapter in her life, fans immediately started connecting dots back to Justin. Now, let's be real. The whole Jelena ship had that toxic twin flame energy. They loved hard, fought harder, and let's not forget, they were navigating addiction, fame, and heartbreak, all while growing up in the spotlight. And then there's Hailey Bieber. Rumors say Justin was juggling both Hailey and Selena at one point. Eventually, Hailey locked it down, secured the ring, the husband, and the Instagram posts. But not without years of what the internet is calling manifesting, scheming, and even stalking. There's even a fan-made documentary floating around that breaks down Hailey's intense obsession with Justin in painful detail. It's kinda creepy, not gonna lie. It paints Hailey as less of a wife and more of a fangirl who crossed the finish line. But even with the ring on her finger, Hailey still can't seem to live in peace. Selena's fans drag her on the daily. It's almost like Selena's presence still haunts that marriage. And I wouldn't be surprised if Selena Loki enjoys watching Hailey squirm. Because you can tell she was deeply hurt when Justin married someone else. I mean, in her song Ring, Selena allegedly drops that Justin texted her 23 times right before he tied the knot with Hailey. 23 times. Make it make sense. There's also this insider statement floating around from someone close to Selena. According to them, Justin was acting devastated over their breakup, telling Selena she was the one, swearing he'd always love her, literally saying this the same week he started dating Hailey. And get this, he supposedly told Selena he still loved her the day before marrying Hailey in that quick courthouse wedding. Let that sink in. It's been over 7 years since Selena and Justin were together, but that energy is still lingering like smoke from a fire that never got put out. And yes, Selena's in a new relationship. She and Benny seem cute. But when you dig into her lyrics, the past is screaming louder than ever. And what about Justin? He's walking around like life's a punishment. Every paparazzi pic has him looking miserable. Like, sir, blink twice if you're in distress. Truth is, Justin's issues run deeper than just his marriage. But that doesn't mean there isn't some unfinished emotional business between him and Selena. People are convinced they've got a soul tie, a connection that defies time, distance, and other relationships. Take her song, You Said You Were Sorry. Fans believe it's a direct response to Justin's 2015 hit, Sorry. In her version, Selena sings about a dream where her ex, presumably Justin, apologizes to her. That imaginary apology, that was enough for her to move on. Or so she says. In an interview, she said, "Maybe I needed that for a long time. I told Benny about it, and we came up with this idea that in my head, that dream was enough. I don't need validation from him anymore." Sounds like closure. But when closure becomes a song, is it really closure or a message? Selena's also got a track called How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten? And girl, the shade in this song is next level. She says, "He loves me. I love him. Look at you now. You're so embarrassing. Go cry when no one's watching." Like, ouch. Was that aimed at Hailey? Fans seem to think so. Another track, Don't Take It Personally, adds more fuel to the fire. We both know that he loves me. I used to stress eat, drown my sorrows in vodka. But I remember, he doesn't want you. At this point, if these lyrics aren't about Justin and Hailey, she's trolling us. But whether intentional or not, Selena knows how to keep the conversation going. She's strategic, she's calculated, and she knows what fans will speculate. And honestly, she's milking that narrative. Meanwhile, some folks are just calling it like it is. Selena is still in love with Justin. She's not fooling anybody. They point to the lyrics in You Said You Were Sorry again, especially this one. Don't think about you, happy without you. It's like, sis, if you weren't thinking about him, why write a whole song? Happy people don't have to convince the world they're happy. They just are. And when you've really moved on, you don't keep comparing your current love to your ex. One user said, she's trying to love Benny, but she's still attached to Justin. The soul tie is real. Honestly, that soul tie theory is starting to make a lot of sense. And on Justin's end, he's been doing the most on Instagram, posting cryptic stories, calling out girls on social media when they get engaged, reposting reels about being a psycho, but still sweet and innocent. It's giving passive-aggressive. It's giving triggered. It's giving still obsessed. And yeah, he's been looking rough. The other day, he was on IG Live and looked, how do I say this politely, higher than a giraffe. He does not look well. It's heartbreaking, and I really hope he gets the help he needs. But now, let's pivot, because there's another storm brewing, this time in the world of K-pop. Recently, a former employee at YG Entertainment went rogue and started leaking some wild information about the company's top stars, including Blackpink. We're talking unreleased music, personal secrets, relationship rumors, and unfortunately, racial slurs. Yeah, you heard that right. A video surfaced of Blackpink members using the N-word during an audition. And while they were just singing lyrics from a hip-hop track, it doesn't excuse it. They're not black. That word isn't theirs to use. Some people are saying, oh, there was no malice. But intent doesn't erase impact. And the fact that this keeps happening in K-pop is alarming. Black culture gets copied, sampled, aestheticized. But the respect, the understanding, that part gets skipped. Even Lisa from Blackpink is catching heat. Fans noticed how she dodges black media on red carpets, like literally turned her back on a black reporter trying to ask a question. That's not just awkward, it's a statement. But it gets worse. Those leaked audition videos? Y'all, it's exposing how limited some of these artists are in terms of actual skill. The focus seems to be more on visuals, choreography, and stylized branding than raw talent. And look, I'm not saying every K-pop star lacks talent, but the disproportionate investment into these artists compared to talented black artists in the US? That's a conversation we need to have. American labels are pouring millions into K-pop acts, while black female artists with powerful voices struggle for promo and resources. Sure, K-pop has a massive global audience. It's a business move. But what about fairness, equity, recognition of the people who built the culture you're borrowing from? It's a lot to unpack. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about this never-ending Selena and Justin saga? Do you think she's still in love or just playing the game? And what are your thoughts on this Blackpink controversy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.